Okay, so years ago, I kind of built up my speaking career based on a talk that I did called Not My Job. And it was on an experience I had. The whole talk was centered around this experience and kind of culminated in me telling the story of this talk, this experience I had at the Four Seasons Hotel in Doha in the Middle East. And it was all about a guy who gave me a bottle of water. And it's changed my thinking on customer service. Like it totally hacked what I felt customer service was. I'm sitting here right now in my room at the Four Seasons again. This time I'm in Kuwait. I did a talk here last night and I was just reminded again of how amazing these guys are. And I want to share with you a brief experience. An experience that I think will trigger some thinking about your business and your customers. So I arrived yesterday from the airport. First of all, I get met by the door of the plane. They walk me straight through customs. They walk me straight up to one person with a car. He's got my name. Who waits, he walked me up to a person. As we were walking out there, he's already sent a message to a guy and his car pulled up and then put me straight into the car. I drive through to the hotel. I arrive at the hotel, and as I walk out the hotel, a person is standing by the door like a doorman, like you normally get in a hotel, except this person says, "Welcome to the Four Seasons, Mr. Mulholland." Now they knew that it was me who was getting out the car. I walk in through there and there's somebody waiting in front of me and they direct me to reception and they say, "Welcome, Mr. Mulholland." I get to reception and of course the lady says, "Welcome, Mr. Mulholland." And she has everything ready and it's laid out there and for me in this nice little folio. She puts it up there and I sit there and I go through the process of signing in. There was no telling them who I was or anything. That was all already done. They knew exactly who was going to be walking in the door at that time. The guy had said to me they had 5 people arriving in that plane and I was the first, and they had 5 individual cars. And I think the reason for this is then they are able to make sure that everybody arrives one by one as opposed to as a group. It's all about the experience. And just everything about signing in was amazing. They upgraded my room, but the room was beautiful and everything was fantastic anyway. I think even the worst room at a Four Seasons would be amazing. But here's what the thing was. Now, the quote I used to do, and I kind of put on the social media again today, was that good service is defined by how well you do your job. Great service is defined by how well you do your not my job. And that's just what the Four Seasons understand. They understand that their job is doing the things that you don't think is their job. Right? They've codified surprise. And that's what we don't do enough. There are not enough surprises in your customer experience. In fact, generally speaking, if your customer is surprised, it's usually unpleasantly surprised. And we don't find enough times to pleasantly surprise our customers and to do things that they just weren't expecting. And I think we need to. I think we need to turn around and say, what can I do that can surprise and delight, to go with a cliche term, our customers? And it sounds tricky, but what I'll tell you is it's not about doing your job better. It's not about doing your job. That's what they pay for. If I came here and my room was nice and the breakfast was great, that's fantastic. It's an amazing gym. But that's what you're kind of expecting from a 5-star hotel. But it's these little things that I never, ever, ever could have learned to expect. And every time you come back to a Four Seasons, they'll have something else different. It's those little things, those moments of surprise and delight that they're ruthlessly curious at looking for that changes everything. And I think that that's what we need to do. I think that's what we need to do in my companies, and I think that's what you need to do in yours. You need to find ways to surprise your customers and to reinvent what customer service looks like. It's not about doing your job. That's good service. It's about doing your not my job. Stay curious. Peace.
Hey, what's poppin'? This is Skinny, a video editor here at Missing Link. If you like this video, hit like and subscribe. Peace.